You nailed the interview. You got the job. Congratulations. But now what? Did you know that over 20% of all employee turnover happens in the first 90 days of employment? That's right. 1 in 5 employees will terminate from their brand new job in the first 90 days, voluntarily or involuntarily. That's why what you do during your first week of work matters. My name is Jill Jordan Greene. I am the CEO of the People Resource Group. We're a change management, leadership, and development firm. And today, I will show you 3 ways to win during your first week of work. So there are 3 ways to win during your first week. Step 1, identify your star. Step 2, establish your work ethic. And step 3, show up consistently. There are 3 types of stars you need to be aware of. Did you realize that your first week of work, your employer is already evaluating you to see what type of employee you're going to be? They're checking to see if you're going to be a falling star, a floating star, or a rising star. A falling star is someone with a poor attitude, someone who complains all the time, someone who is lethargic and has low energy, someone who appears to be not engaged, who doesn't smile, who really doesn't appear to be enjoying being there on their first week of work. Yes, this happens. This is that lukewarm employee. You can't get them to laugh. They're just not pleasant to be around. And sometimes they've even misrepresented themselves in the interview. This will be a falling star. You have to decide if that's what you want to be. The next star is floating star. This is your average Joe. This is the employee that's going to, keep and maintain the status quo. This employee is dependable and enjoyable to be around, but they're going to do just enough to keep things going. Now, the reality is that 70% of the workforce is going to be considered a floating star. But the question is that going to be you? The next star is the rising star. This is the employee that stands out, that has an incredible work ethic, that is always identifying challenges but also solutions. This person is thinking about creating systems in their first week of work. This person adds value. This is somebody you would pick for your team every single time. This is definitely a standout and somebody the employer wants to keep around for a long time. This is a rising star. So when you're thinking about winning in your first week of work, the first thing you need to do is establish what type of star you'd like to be. Step 2, establish your work ethic. This is important. When you show up your first week and you're given something to do, make sure your work is complete and thorough. Make sure you have excellent follow-up. Make sure you're asking questions and taking lots of notes. Volunteer for more. And the most important thing is go above and beyond the call of duty. This will establish a very strong work ethic your first week of work. And the third and final step is to show up consistently. To show up means to be present with your attitude, to be present with your enthusiasm. It means to arrive work early consistently. It means don't rush to leave work at 5 o'clock on the dot. And please, don't request time off your first week on the job. And don't ask for a vacation. Unless you already had the discussion with your employer before you accepted the job, please wait. These are 3 ways to win in your first week of employment. 1, identify your star. 2, establish strong work ethic. And 3, show up consistently. Thank you for watching 3 ways to win during your first week of work. Please stay tuned for 3 ways to win during your first month of work. I'm Jill Jordan Greene. As always, please like, share, and subscribe.